Howdy folks, welcome to another episode of Beat 92. This is part 2 of the leaf spring shackle DIY. And as you can tell, as you can see, hey, give me that light. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a mess down there. Because we got both shackles out, bolts. I mean, them shackles are terrible. So this here be the old shackle. This here be the new shackle. So maybe the truck will handle more weight and have a little more ride height. So shouting out to our cameraman Dilroy 101.
Howdy folks.
Getting back to me. Haha. So
Yeah, the ugly one of the group.
So on this side, this is what we should look like. And we showed you what you look like on the other side.
Okay.
So we got nice solid leaf spring shackle. And yet to do this. And we're fixing to do that one right now. Okay. Apparently that snake ain't got any more prep to him. Alright. What we started off by is that this piece right here in the chassis was not as interesting as I thought it was going to be to get out.
Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Always use grease on your equipment when you do this. Because I know some people will forget.
I just put a little grease in there to get it to slip in.
Yeah. That way it goes in easier. That's what I was meaning.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Valvoline. Make sure not to use the oil though.
Yeah, but when you need grease, grease is grease.
Yeah.
But this here, wish it was my garage, but it's not. Like to shout out to my neighbor, even though I'm not giving his name out, but like to shout out to the neighbor that was nice enough to let us borrow this here garage and everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, now, yeah, that's right, we went in this way. Alright, pause the video. Sorry, we was receiving an important phone call. Anywho, so on this side, how I got it together is just like this. Take your hammer and beat this side in, because it's sticking out slightly, and you just there it is. Pressed in. Redneck pressed in, but pressed in.
Can't see it, homie. There we go.
Oh, this spot. Alright, there it is, folks. Then we put on our shackle. Put on our shackle, and believe me, doing this by pulling the bed was a lot easier than it really should have been, even though some things still didn't want to budge. Alright, now I'm not sure why, but you want bolts facing out. Oh, there we go. There's the frame piece for now. And then, might be able to get this by hand. Oh, If I can get my bony hiney out of here. Alright. I ain't fighting it in that way. Where's that hammer? Aha. Then we just keep it a little. Pop, pop, pop. And it is in. So, to do these, we had to take out, naturally we had to take out this little rubber bushing, which when you press it out, you got to press from inside the frame out. Now, and this is on both sides. Now, the spring, well, the rubber garments and the springs are still good, so we're just gonna make them stick. Plus, they didn't want to come out, and I really didn't feel like fighting them out if they weren't bad to begin with, so what the hey. It's just hopefully by the time this is done again, it'll either be A, wrecked, or B, my kid's problem. When and if I have kids, at least. So, anywho, so we done it. You want your nuts facing out. Okay, now why they're supposed to be like that, I'm not even sure. Now, any other truck or anything with leaf spring shackles would have a hanger right here offside the frame, and then the shackle, and then upper or lower, depending on how the owner has it set, then the leaf spring and the shackle. So with this truck, as I've explained in previous videos, it's just a U-shape. That's it. There's no hanger. The hanger and the shackle is just one piece on this truck. That's a good but bad thing. It would have been easier if it was offside frame shackles because of sole purpose. Cut the rivets out and cut the bolt out of the leaf spring, and if the garment's still good, just put your bolt through it and there you go. Or, as I did on a 99 Ford Econoline 150 not too long ago when I put leaf spring hangers and shackles in it, in the seam where the garment curls up over, or the spring curls up over the garment, we put a wedge in that little gap and it opened it up and it just pooshed right out. So, that's pretty much it for this here episode of Beeb 92. Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I also want to shout out again to a different YouTube channel that you guys probably never heard of, and that is the Stony Ridge Farmer. Dude's name is Josh. He's a farmer in, I want to say North Carolina. It might be South, but I know one of the Carolinas for sure. He's actually very entertaining and very educational to watch, especially if you got kids that are into agricultural stuff. This dude is the dude to watch. So, also want to shout out to another one of my favorite channels, Matt's Madness. If he was here, I wouldn't doubt if there's a 383 stuck down this S10's throat before the night is over. So, anywho, shouting out to you guys. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Dilroy 101 for the cameraman.
Again, hello.
And please like, share, and subscribe. Beeb 92. Beeb out.